Hi guys, welcome back. Today we'll be looking at informal letter writing, WAEC paper 1, and we'll just be looking at how to write an appropriate address. Okay. I've always advised my students to attempt question 1, which is letter writing, because here the rules are very flexible. You can use slangs. You can even inject pidgin English just to spice up your work. Okay, let's delve into today's business. Today, we'll just be learning how to write an appropriate address. Okay, first, the address must be at the top right corner of your page. I will advise you stick to your block style. So you do not need to give them your real address. So you can just give them something like this. Show the street. And just say something like if it's 1, like this. Then your date. Let's say today is 24th May 2020. Okay, let's look at this address. First, it must be at the top right corner of your page. Okay, do not write your address in this jagged form. There must be block, straight line like this. Okay. Now, do not do this. Do not write number 8. Just go straight to the figure. Now, if you look at every word there begins with a capital letter. If you don't do that, WAEC will deduct half mark. Okay, half mark. If you make the same mistake here, for example, if you do this and you do this, that will be -1. Okay, so make sure every word begins with a capital letter. Like if it's 1 capital letter, then look at the punctuation marks. After the number, there must be a punctuation mark. Then after the first line, there must be a punctuation mark, comma. Like if it's 1, comma, Lagos, full stop. Now let's come here to the date. Now some people might do this, give a line, some would not. It doesn't matter whether you do that or not, you'll still be giving your full marks. Now for the date, please do not superscript. Do not superscript and do not subscript. They should be written on, the date should be written on the same line, like that. Now, if you look at this address is actually meant for a letter to someone living in the same state with you. For example, you live in Lagos, that's why you have this address, and you're writing to someone also in Lagos. Say the person stays at Osborne Estates, Ikoyi. You do something like this. But if you're writing to someone who lives outside Lagos, say Abuja, you do this, Lagos State, full stop. This indicates that the person does not live in the same state with you. If the person is not living in the same country with you, you can now do this, Lagos, Nigeria, full stop. This address is simple. Once you get this right, you will actually send a signal to the examiner that you know what you're doing. Observe these rules, look at the punctuation marks, look at where they are placed. Like I said, you do not need to give them your real house address. In fact, I usually advise my students, avoid using all this block 2, block 1, just pick a simple address and give to them. And remember, you cannot write this if you are sending this letter to someone living in the same state with you, okay?